Hello everyone, I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome back to Shadows over Loathing. Let's report on what happened. Morning, boss. How'd you sleep? Wait, why are you still wearing those wet clothes? All my other clothes burned up in a freak luggage fire. Oh, jeez, that's weird and unfortunate. You seem less surprised by it than I would expect. We've kind of gotten accustomed to weird and unfortunate stuff happening around here. You could pick out some clothes from the shop out front, if you don't mind looking like someone's dusty old grandpa. It's alright. I'll be alright, thanks anyway. Well, once you've got the sleep out of your eyes, I've got another mission for you. Another cursed thing? Yeah, I've had my eye on it for a while, but it keeps moving around. Mostly the readings put it at the local speakeasy at the back of an alley at the other end of the block. The artifact there isn't there right now, but that's where I'd start looking. Maybe you can pick up some clues? I love picking things up. It appears to be a watch of some kind, a pocket watch or maybe a wristwatch, I can't be certain. A watch in the speakeasy in the alley, got it. Anything else? You'll need the password for the speakeasy. It's Fiddlesticks. Also, let me give you this to-do list. It's enchanted to always show you whatever's written on the chalkboard here. Pretty neat trick. Here's some meat for expenses, too. The army surplus next door should have anything you need in case things get rough. That's ominous, but thanks. Whoops. Kinda wish there was a confirmation for doors. This wasn't here before, was it? No, the antique bookshelf man came by this morning and Charles couldn't resist the deal. Wow. I can't believe I slept through the antique bookshelf man. All the books are in Latin. Never learned Latin myself, so who knows if it's the history of the Roman Empire we got there or pornography. Could be both. You know any Latin, boss? Only pig. Are you kidding? Yeah, they say it's a dead language, but I think nothing ever really dies. It just ends up in our store. Check the books. You select a random book from the Latin language collection. Lorem ipsum dolor sit amet appears to be about graphic design in the Holy Roman Empire. Hard to imagine that knowledge becoming relevant to your quest, but hey, now you know where to find it. But what's this? You got an item, cheeses I have smelt. How'd that slip in there? Better take it. Clearly too modern to have any resale value in an antique store anyway. Magna. What does that do? Grants a combat skill queso fustulento. Deals 5 okay, sure. Oh. Oh, you can use this to upgrade skills. Neat. Okay, so that's like if you have spare XP, I guess. To do, stare your search for this cursed watch at the speakeasy. Can you, no. Can I not tell her about my stamp? Hey, good to see you up. We've had quite the morning already. See that bookshelf over there? Just bought it. It's a real rare find, boss. Came from a 17th century cargo ship, the Mustflower. Wow, that's quite a provenance for a bookshelf. Yeah, it was the ship's wheel. Captain brought the Mustflower out of dock, couldn't steer, drove into a starfish, whole thing sank instantly. Anyways, anything I can help you with? Nothing right now. Interesting, I can keep opening it. I'll have to keep that in mind. Anybody want to play chess? Not me. Never learned. Jessica? Sure. You sit down and Jessica sits opposite you. I'll play white. Jessica, cold armor. How do you respond? Advance one of your rooks. Dang it. Jessica moves a pawn and captures one of your bishops. What's your move? How do you respond? Fianchetto a queen? Checkmate. So wait, what did I need there? I need spooky armor. Oh, it's random. Stench armor. Cold armor. Alright, so that's for another time. Ooh. Welcome to Ocean City. Oh, I guess I don't have a map like in West of Loathing. Silent cheese. Deadly cheese. She said I could buy sardines here, right? Dozens of nearly identical books about nearly identical rifles. There's a lot of ordnance for a civilian shelf. You'd think there'd be a law against this kind of thing. The proprietor stands behind the counter. Introduce yourself. Hi there, my name is Boss. Hello, fellow war enthusiast. I'm Herschel Wood. I wouldn't say I'm ambivalent about war. Herschel's expression doesn't change. Can I interest you in any fine historical memorabilia? Ask about the dubious grenades. Oh, they're probably fine. Why doesn't the box say find grenades then? He looks at the grenades, then at you. Say, how'd you like to do some field research? Sure. Hands you a bunch of grenades, dubious Cold War grenades. Just try them out next time you're in a fight. And when you're all done, come back and let me know how it went. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, item drops. Stench armor, okay. Why does it have a star? Parmesan missile. Didn't they say they had sardines here? Oh, government issue sardines. Okay. I'll take one of those. I kind of want the... It's an accessory. Oh, it's just an accessory. It's not a permanent thing. Nah. Although stench armor could be. Let me get the stench armor. It's a lot of my money, but yeah, okay. Dangling bags for army stuff. Feed her. You open the can of sardines. Calliope immediately wakes up, devours the entire can, and purrs as she licks the remaining oil from your fingers. Looks like you made a friend. New cat unlocked. You can now pet Calliope to receive a boon. Not just yet. Wait, what's my current boon? Boss's boon is +1. Do I want to get rid of that? Oops, I got it either way. Oh, but that gives armor. That might actually be better for now. But how do I get... Can I not get the other cat's boon? Wait, maybe I can go back to bed and, like, take a nap and see... Nope. I kind of wish it told you what they were gonna do before you took them. Okay, so nothing's changed out here. It seems... Oh, wait. There was the hobo at the end of the street. Also, Gabby, anything... Nope. Nothing new. Do all these store it? Oh, he's gone. Oh, look at Gabby's dainty little walk. Alright, let's go to the post office. Or, not the post office, this place. That's not what I wanted. I don't remember what date it was. Ah. Frisco Frights. This morning at 5:12 Pacific Standard Time, the city of Frisco was rocked by a massive earthquake, the magnitude of which science has not yet agreed upon a method of measuring. The initial death toll is estimated at as many as 500, though that number will certainly increase due to the fires currently raging across the city. There have also been strange scattered reports from witnesses who claim to have observed an unusual phenomena such as beams of black light, subsonic laughter, and soul-rending nightmares. Though our editors wish to point out that Frisconians are known for their fondness of psychedelic intoxicants. You're really starting to enjoy this kind of research. Newshound. I mean, Frisco? Did that happen, like... That's kind of close to the setting of West of Loathing. Newshound. You gain extra XP for learning new things from the news... Oh! Cool. That's a good one. Now, what's going on with these? Look under the welcome mat. Not a bad idea, but if you're going to lift the welcome mat, you need to know what you're looking for. A key? Bank key. The door's locks are modeled on monstrous mugs of the Great Hound Cerberus, three-headed guardian of the underworld's banking sector. Each of the three heads has a name: Phylax, Methapon, and Sneaky Pete, and a keyhole deep in its maw. Unlock Methapon? 5 mysticality. Oh, leave the door alone. So I need skill boosts. But do I need 3 keys? Alright, alley time. You weave between various trash cans and piles of uncanned trash until you reach a serious-looking door. Knock. A little panel slides open near the top of the door, and narrowed eyes regard you through it. Fiddlesticks? Oh, okay, come on in, but you better not be a pro-he. I'm not. Scout's honor. Oh! This place is nice. Nope. Man, they didn't give her any fun dialogue? This guy loves hitting those spoons together. Milky-eyed sot. He turns his head to you and smiles, leaving to his milkiness. The spittoon has been placed at a really challenging height. Maybe you can ask the bartender about it some other time. The man behind the bar is shaking up a storm. He looks up as you approach, but doesn't stop shaking. Hello. He grins. Hello, baby. Welcome to Oliver's place. My name is Boss. What do you say, boss? Are you Oliver? Oh, heck no. I'm Fancy Dan, the cocktail man. Pleased to meet you, Dan. Hey, do you happen to know what time it is? Perhaps you have a watch on you? Sorry, baby. The only one around here who carries a pocket watch is the owner, Oliver Gluck. And he left about an hour ago to pick up our latest shipment of hooch. From who? From whom, baby? Before I was Fancy Dan the cocktail man, I was Fancy Dan the English teacher. Sorry, from whom? From the mob guys we always get it from. Whence is the hooch coming? Whither went Oliver? Fancy Dan smiles. The old refrigerator factory. I see. How do I get there? Dan grabs a cocktail napkin and hands it to you. Thanks. Oh, sorry, wrong napkin. Here. He takes that napkin back and grabs a different one with a couple icons scrawled on it. Take the napkin. Napkin? Got an item, Ocean City napkin. Map. As you take the napkin, Dan points to one of the icons on it. We're here behind Murray's store on Plunkett Street. So if you go out of this alley and head straight for the edge of the napkin, you can't miss the factory. You have a map of the area. You can open it by hitting the map button on your controller. Thanks, Dan. Don't mention it, baby. Want a drink for the road? First one's in the house. Sure. What do you have to drink around here? Beer. I'll have a beer then. Excellent choice. Keep things simple. The bartender pours you a beer. You drink the beer. You've had better beer, but you've definitely had worse beer. Have another drink? Well, never mind. Hey there, baby. What's shaking? You are, Dan. Yes, I am. Oh. Hey, Dan, your spittoon is kind of inconvenient. Nah, baby. The spittoon isn't for spitting in. That's gone out of style now that mass-produced cigarettes are readily available anyway. No, that's a bona fide historical artifact. What? Really? That's right. Belonged to a famous adventurer from Frisco just before the turn of the century. Really? Who? Well, nobody's exactly sure. A lot of people think it belonged to Mumpfler Hey, that's Markiplier's character. Mumpfler Fumperdink. It's a strong theory, because if there's one thing we know about that cat, is that he loved spittoons. But other people say it belonged to a fellow by the last name of Thurnlion. That must be another YouTuber, or some influencer, I'm sure. And a whole lot of other people claim it belonged to, well, a whole lot of other people. But there's one thing we know for sure about the spittoon. Whoever's it was, they didn't use it for spitting into, they wore it as a hat. What? Ew, gross. Right? They sure gotten some weird stuff back then. Yeah, no kidding. Don't bother him, he's bouncing. Wait, aren't those the fishermen from the Watchful Eye basement? You're so used to not thinking about where things go once you put them in a tube. Hello. Hey, remember me from the tube? Beat it, bud, we're off the clock. Oh, sorry to bother you. And don't even think about trying to put us in another tube. I'll go back to jail before I let you do that. Sorry. They don't want to be disturbed, and you've already sent them through a pneumatic tube once. This guy loves hitting those spoons together. This guy doesn't care about anything except the bass line. Instead, he seems to be dancing to a different song than the other people. This guy's been infected with Charleston fever. There's a door here. It won't budge. It won't budge. It must be barred shut from the other side. The player piano trills a tune. This lady is making ethereal music with spirit-filled glasses. These people are obviously on a first date, and you shouldn't bother them. Some weird symbols are carved into one of the floors. Again with the symbols. It's weirdly responsible for this illegal poison dispensary to have a first aid kit. Gauze pad and activated charcoal briquettes. What do those do? Cures poison. Removes bleeding. Well, that would have been handy back when I had to fight the Dust Devil thing. Alright, now how do I... What is the map button? Oh, it tells me up there. CL. I can wander. A bedraggled hobo shuffles up to you with his hat in his hand. Excuse me, mister. Don't mean to trouble you. My name's Chuck Garfield. I was wondering if you might have any meat you could spare? Just 3 for a cup of joe to warm these old bones? Well, wait. What's in that sack you're holding up? Old bones, like I said. There you go. Illusory. Thank you kindly, mister. You're a real saint, so you are. Oh, okay. We do that again. As you're walking, Gabby strikes up a conversation. So, you are new in Ocean City. Your first time at it? Yeah, that's right. What thinks have you got of it? Well, to be honest with you, it seems a little run down. Yeah, Gabby understands you. It was much nicer before an economy happened. Lots of people, very excitement. Oh, have you seen the boardwalk yet? That's like a cat wearing pajamas. What? It has games there, and a future teller. Well, it does sound like cat wearing pajamas. Okay. You're not sure if this lamppost is holding up the hobo or vice versa. Hi there, I'm Boss. Well, hey there. Pleased to meet you, Boss. I'm Dusty. I can see that. Yep, I meet a lot of people in my travels, so I got my name embroidered on my shirt for convenience. So what are you up to? Oh, nothing much. Just hanging around. I was going to run a 3-card Monty down here in the boardwalk, but that didn't pan out. Why not? Well, there's a fellow already running the game down the way, and I prefer not to step on his toes. Just a matter of professional courtesy, you see? I see. And also because carnies get real scary about that kind of thing, and I ain't looking to be murdered anytime soon. Any way I can help? Well, it's real kind of you. I was thinking of looking for a different corner. Can you spare a nickel for a cup of joe to get my feet moving? Sure. Thanks, pal. You're a real good egg. She gives you a jaunty wave and wanders off. Is there something for help? Ooh, the water kind of looks cool. Reminds me of, Don't Starve. Or Flapjack, the cartoon. You enter the pay for reading 50 meat. Into the dimly lit tent to see a teenage girl dressed as an old woman sitting at a velvet draped table. She points to a sign and says, Tarot readings 50 meat. Complain about the price. 50 meat is a little steep, isn't it? I could buy 7 and 63rd, 64th gallons of gas for that much. She stares at you and points at the sign again. Alright. Tony Fiasco, hat photographer. As you enter, the photographer, who is busily adjusting a complicated-looking camera and tripod, gestures to a nearby wastebasket without looking around. If it's more bills, there's my inbox. Hello. You ain't the jumping in Jehoshaphat. Baby, where have you been all my life? Excuse me? That face. That's exactly the face I've been looking for. It's perfect. Thanks. It's mine and you can't have it. Hey, you're funny too. Baby, I love you. You're incredible. Listen, do you know who I am? The sign on your roof said Tony Fiasco, hat photographer. That's right, baby. That's exactly right. And soon I'm going to be the biggest hat photographer in the city. No, the country. No, the world. But there's something I need first. A face? A portfolio. And you know what I need before I got a portfolio? A face. Your face, baby. Well, Don't say no. Don't you dare say no, baby. Listen, it's easy. All you got to do is stroll in here wearing a hat. And all I got to do is take a photograph of that hat. And then we're both going to be rich. Rich? Rich. Me with my portfolio and you with the 30 meat I'm going to pay you for every picture. Huh. Well, got to be different hats, though. Got to be a different hat every time. And I can't pay you nothing for the same hat twice. Got it? Okay, how about this hat? Here's your hat, baby. Spend it in good health and come back soon. Oh, can I... Does this count as a hat? It says hat. Cool. An easy 60 meat. Oh. Oh, okay. I was wondering... That's a good way to sort. Oh, that's much better, actually. This grouchy-looking guy standing out of the shade of this tiny building's eaves. He glares at you silently. Okay. Games of skill test your everything. Step right up, step right up. Test Oh my god. 3 all stats plus 10 meat. I don't have that yet. Test your strength and your agility and your intellect. Every winner gets a prize. You there, sir. Okay, to face a challenge of a lifetime, only 10 meat. What's the challenge? I like to start newcomers off with something relatively easy. All you have to do is guess my age, throw a dart to pop a balloon, and drive a nail into this board with one swing of a hammer at the same time. That's right. Care to try it? No thanks. Well, not with that attitude you won't. Oh. Cooking for health gives medical manchego. Ooh. Well, that's a hat, isn't it? Yeah, I'll buy the hat. Ooh, hot armor. Ooh, it's a long pier, but you don't want to take an even longer walk off of it. Fish? Fish in a sack. A slum munchkin. Fish liver oil. Crusty ring. Licorice taffy. Is it just random items? Fish in a sack. A just fourth halibut. Fish in a sack. Fish in a sack. What's the fish for? Fish in a sack. Is there a limit to this? Fish in a sack. Looks like you've got everything that was here. Oh, okay. What does that do? Just sell it. Oh. A ring rendered unidentifiable by a thick layer of ocean crud. Inspiring ring. Increases your companion's muscle, mysticality, and moxie by 2 at this. Oh, that's not bad. Increase muscle by 1, melee attacks by 1. Alright, let's equip the the gauze turban. Oh wait, I can just sell the fish, right? Okay. Now, there was another hat back at Plunk in the place, right? You see some super hardened sap oozing out of a wound in one of Ocean City's street trees. You chip off the hardest part of the sap. The hardest part is the chipping. Impenetrable shellac. Oh. What's for sale? Oh, it's 90. Alright, I can't get it yet. What did I get? Some shellac comes from insects, but if you don't know what that, it can come from basically anywhere. Sure. Wonder. Oh. Sorted grease. You encounter a hobo who is sauntering down the sidewalk with a bindle over his shoulder, whistling a jaunty tune. Hey, hey there, fella. Aren't you boss? I'm Eustace Young. Hi, how'd you know my name? Oh, we hobos are a tight-knit little community. When someone's been helping us out, word gets around. Well, that's nice. A little creepy, but nice on balance. Why don't you come visit our camp? We'd be glad to have you. Where is it? Well, you just head down 12th Street till you see the lot where the old hardware store used to be. And then you take a... You know what? This will be simpler if I just mark it on your map for you. Yes, please. He takes out a pencil stub and marks a cluster of little boxes on your map. Come on by any old time. Sure. Ocean City Hobo Camp. You notice a pile of yellowish-white grit in the middle of the road. You catch a whiff of it and identify it as muscle corn. Must have fallen off a truck and then been run over by a series of different trucks. It's powerful stuff. You shouldn't let it go to waste. Powerful grit. You carefully separate the corn from the asphalt. It's like separating wheat from chaff, but with a more modern spin on it. Oh, I should probably change my hat. Yeah, this is just better. It's Howie, the hobo you met in that boxcar last night. Well, hey there, Howie. How's it going? Well, hey, if it isn't boss, it's nice to see you again. Looks like that rumor you heard about a hobo camp turned out to be on the level. Oh sure, the old hobo code is pretty trustworthy as a general rule. You're pretty good on that harmonica, Howie. Thanks, you wanna know my secret? Sure. I've only one hobby, and all the time in the world to practice it. Huh. Anything? Send to the speakeasy. Why would I do that? This guy is in a state of washboard-induced ecstasy. Wow, you're really going to town on that washboard. Yep, I love the fast, staccato rhythm it makes. It is pretty good. I bet someday there'll be a fancy electrical machines that do it really good. Till then, though. Folks call me Washi, by the way. Hi, Washi, I'm boss. Actually, I've got nothing to ask. Sorry about that. Hey, no problem here. See you around. This is as cozy and inviting as possible for a barrel of burning garbage to be. Oh, warm hands. What does that do? Oh, cold armor. There's now zero risk of your knuckles seizing up due to the cold. What if I equip... Can I do anything with this? No. Shut-eye. Probably shouldn't mess around in here. You'll wake people up. Oh, okay. Just flavored text area, I guess. This is the hobo lady you met at the boardwalk earlier. She gives you a smile and a thumbs up. Hi there, Dusty, right? That's me. Your name was Boss? Got it in one. Great. How you keeping, friend? Oh, no complaints that would make any sense to describe. How you liking the camp? It's real nice. Everyone's real personable, even if most of them are a bit quirky. I'm thinking of getting a poker game together if I can find anyone with a full deck. Ah. See you around. It's Gus, the guy you met in the rain when you arrived at Plunkett Street. Hello, Gus. Well, hi there. Well, hello there, boss, I believe it was. That's right. Always a pleasure to have a run-in with a friendly acquaintance. It's nice that the rain cleared up. It is nice. I do enjoy the rain, but I also enjoy dry clothing. So you're the kind of guy that's comfortable in any sort of weather, huh? Yes, I do my best. Can't stop a rain cloud by crying, after all. In fact, when you get right down to it, pretty much anything that happens to a person can be considered weather of a sort. Huh, that's real philosophical. Old Gus says if you can find a pleasure in any circumstance, then you'll never be a sufferer of misfortune. Gosh. This is a hobo lady you haven't met yet. Hello there. Well, hello there, dearie. I don't believe we've been introduced. I'm Veronica. Hi, I'm Boss. Can I offer you a cup of tea? It's homegrown, so to speak. You found tea leaves around here? Just about any leaves can be tea leaves with the right attitude. I'm fine, thank you, though. I like your hat. Why, thank you. I grew it myself. The flowers? The whole thing. I'm trying to grow some socks as well, but they're much trickier, I can imagine. This hobo's wearing a handmade tinfoil crown. Hello, you must be the hobo king. The crown gave it away, I presume? Yep. Well, you are absolutely correct. I am the hobo king, though to foster a more familial air, I permit my subjects to call me Johnny. Nice to meet you, Johnny. I'm Boss. What can I do for you, boss? Got a question. Where are you from? Hoboken. Of course you are. Hey, don't touch the telephone. Royal use only. This phone isn't actually connected to anything. Don't let it hear you say that. Hands off my phone. Okay. Cryptography. Ooh. Wow, you haven't seen one of these in ages. Whatever it is. The one thing these notebooks have in common is that you do not understand any of them. A bewildering array of partially redacted nonsense. You don't even understand the titles of these books, much less their contents. This device seems to have music coming out of it. Hold on. You cannot begin to fathom what this contraption is for. This ratty old shoebox is slouching in the corner. A desktop radio. A hobo slipping through a worn book, occasionally stopping to check the strange machine next to him and to pencil some notes in the margins. Hi there. Hello, you must be new here. I don't think I've seen you around. Yeah, my name's Boss. Pleased to meet you. I'm Letters McCabe. Anything I can assist you with? Why do they call you Letters? I'm an expert in microcryptography, aka HOBO code. Are you familiar with it? Nope. What's that? It's a system of pictographic elements that can be written unobtrusively on walls or carved into fence posts, etc. They're traditionally used by hobos to leave messages for other hobos, to mark a house where the occupants are charitable, for instance, or to warn of a vicious guard dog, that sort of thing. I'm working on expanding the system for more general communication purposes. That's pretty interesting. Is there anything else I can assist you with? What's the book you're reading? This is a hobo code manual. I can teach you the basics if you'd like. That sounds useful. You spend 10 minutes or so going over the basics of hobo code with letters. He teaches you some of the most common glyphs. If you'd like to know more, just ask any hobos you meet. They're honor bound to assist new learners. That's the hobo code. Neat, thanks. What's all the stuff in the room? Stuff is a little overbroad of a topic for conversation. Feel free to point out any particular object you want to ask me about, though. I'm always happy to be informative. Okay. Anything else? No. What's this machine you're working on? This is an old naval radio encryptionograph from the Cola Wars. I'm trying to modify it to work with the hobo code. That sounds hard. Yes, it wasn't designed to handle a pictographic writing system, that's for sure. But if I can get it to work, it should be very secure. Interesting. Hey, Letters, what's the deal with this? It's a ham radio. What's it for? Listening to stuff about ham. Gotcha. Letters, what's in this old shoe box? Old shoes? You're welcome to them. Take them. You try to pick up the box, but you can barely lift it. Jeez, what kind of shoes are these? Hand-me-downs. They've been passed from hobo to hobo for generations. Probably have 50 pounds of metal reinforcements on them by now. What do those do? Weigh your feet down. Oh. Oh, wait. It doesn't... Oh, is that how you do the... Instead of silly walking, you have that? Like, you can get shoes to affect your walking? That is, what's this contraption? That's just a radio. Okay. Manuals for various types of codes and ciphers. Visionaire, Beaufort, treatise on several variations of columnar transposition, the classic German mix-up code, and so on. Interesting. There's a few books on old pictographic languages in there, too. Fascinating stuff. Well, it's all Greek to me. Say, Ladies, what's this poster? Those are some general-purpose hobo code glyphs I'm working on. There's a bunch of them that are blacked out, though. Yes, well, they're still experimental, so I decided it would be wise to take some precautions. Ladies, what's this thing? That's a teletype machine that we salvaged when they shut down one of the local post office branches for cutbacks. We patched into the local telegraph network so we can communicate with the other hobo communities. There's some heavy-duty equipment. Between this and the naval cipher thing, there's some heavy-duty equipment you've got here. Yes, well... I'm not at liberty to discuss it in detail, you understand, but secure lines of communication are going to be quite important if Johnny's plans are going to come to fruition. Well, now I'm intrigued. Sorry, you'll have to talk to him about it. Okay, then. You got a lot of notebooks here, Letters. Yes, all my notes on the hobo code, more notes on codes and languages in general, as well as my studies on radio telemetry, telegraphy, and telephony. I think my aunt's recipe book is in there somewhere, too. Did you write all these in code? I can't make out a single word. No, that's just my handwriting. Oh. Did it unlock any dialogue? No, okay. Let's talk to Johnny. Letter said you can teach you some hobo code. Ah, yes, according to the hobo code, I am of course obliged to assist. But first, let me test you. Convince me of your worthiness and I will grant you a boon. I'll get back to you on that. So I need bewitching. Is that skill? Letter said you're working on some kind of secret plan. Oh, did he? He wouldn't say what it was, though. Certainly not. That information is mine alone to divulge, so... Will you divulge? You're practically a stranger here. I apologize, but I cannot jeopardize operational security. Okay. I don't think I have any XP yet. Oh, I have 5. Huh. Maybe I should get that if it's going to be... Hobo code. In fact, I think I still have my notes from when I was learning it myself. She rifles through her handbag for a moment, hands you an old sheet of notebook paper with some squiggly glyphs written on it. Thanks. Hello, Gus. Ah, you're a student of letters and of letters. I'll be glad to help. He searches his pockets for a dry piece of paper, but can't find any. So he scratches some glyphs into the dirt with a stick. Thanks. Hi there, Dusty. Hobo code? Letters gave you the lowdown on the code, huh? Sure, I can teach you a letter or two. She pulls an old copy of the racing form out of her pocket and scribbles some glyphs in the margin with a pencil. Thanks. I should be checking, like, the back if that cat thing was anything to identify. Oh, I can just leave. Can you teach me any hobo code? Old Letters teaching you the lingo, eh? Well, sure, I still owe you one for dealing with that railroad bull, now that I think of it. Hunker down here and I'll show you what I know. He pulls out a battered notepad and a pencil stub and explains some hobo glyphs to you. Thanks. Oh wait, I can talk to him about the harmonica? You wanna know my... Oh, never mind. Washboard dude? Hey, Washi. Hey, boss, how's it going? Sure, I know the word washboard and some words that kind of describe the sounds a washboard makes, but they aren't really useful as actual words. He teaches them to you anyway. Thank you. What about... Oh. Okay. So I need to learn Bewitch. I guess I should learn that because that seems like it's going to be good for checks. And it seems like you can harvest infinitely, so let's wander a bit. Oh, an elderly man with thick eyeglasses shuffles up to you with a determined expression. Before you can react, he shoves some meat in your mouth and shouts in your ear, Operator? Operator! Get my worth of sun on the line. Mister, I'm not a payphone. That's what the last payphone said, and I'm not buying it. Let me talk to my first Schlugener son. I'm sorry, sir. The line is busy. Please try again later. Yeah, probably gabbing with one of his floozy girlfriends. Shovels away angrily. Well, that was weird. Two goblins wearing shorts with suspenders and carrying... You know those things? Those marching band things? They're like an upright harp, except instead of strings, they have metal xylophone bars. Those things. Anyways, anyway, these goblins are carrying those and they interrupt you. Hi, hello. Hi, what's up? You are trotting on the territory of the Glockens Inn. Am I? I don't know what a Glocken is. We are Glockens, we both. We are the toughest all-street gangs in Ocean City. What do you think about that? I guess you do look pretty tough. That's true if we do it. Oh man. Your xylophones are pretty cool too. What? Xylophones? These are glockenspiels. What that we have? Oh, Glockens. I get it now. I'm so outraged over you. I think we shall a mugging do. Oh. Neat. Decreased... Okay, so this can only be used once. Gertrud the Chimer, Gretchen the Chimer. They both seem to have the same stats. Very well. Oh wait, they're actually really weak. Oh, because I'm on easy probably, that's why. You won. That'll teach those goblins to do whatever they thought they were doing. A Glockenbrot, a Glockenspiel necklace, Birkenglocks. Oh, is that all that because I have those item loot? Turt the turtle grows stronger. Wait, what did I just... I got a bunch of stuff. Improves the sound of your footsteps. +2 to ranged weapon attacks. Increase your max HP by 5. Yeah, that's not staying on. Oh, I forgot I have to use the grenades. Why did I come back here? I wanted to look at the hobo code that was in... Actually, I didn't even think about it. No, it's not. Okay. Speak easy, friend. Yeah, here. Floor grapes. Take them to Fancy Dan. I found some floor grapes. Floor grapes, eh? Well, when life gives you floor grapes, make floor wine, baby. Sounds like a plan. Dan pulls a jug out from like pours into wine glass. Post-unale bliss. Cool. I've got a lot of armor now, I think. I wish you could see your... armor 3, cold armor 3. Perfect. Well, I need to get enough experience to get Bewitch. On your way to where you're going, you happen to notice a guy across the street. In particular, you notice that he's sitting on top of a mailbox. He notices you too and extends his hand toward you for a handshake. You call out across the traffic. Hi, you realize I'm about 30 feet away, right? Yeah, but I can't leave the mailbox. Sometimes I regret my curious nature, but I guess I'll ask anyway. Why can't you leave the mailbox? Come on over and I'll tell you. That's across the street? before I talk to him, is there anything of interest here? Who's there? Boss. Zombie. I don't know anyone named Boss Zombie. Okay. Boss. Zombie. Okay. Is this for nothing? Oh. There's a mailbox here with a guy sitting on top of it. The guy reaches down from first to shake your hand. Hi, I'm Marvin. Hi, Marvin, I'm Boss. What are you doing up there? Whoops, I went too fast. A stunt. A stunt? It doesn't seem particularly stunty. You're just sitting there. Yeah, but I've been sitting here for, he looks at his watch, 7 months, 15 days, 9 hours, and 41 minutes. Why? Why it's a stunt? Okay, but are you protesting something or trying to attract attention to some kind of cause? Nope. You have any money riding on this? Is it for a bet or a contest? Nope. I feel like you don't really get the concept of a stunt. I guess not. Say, you wouldn't mind helping me out with something. Sure, what's up? I've been mainly eating snackle cakes while I've been up here, and I'm out. Can you go grab some more for me? Snackle cakes? Snackle cakes, are you serious? I'll admit they're an acquired taste, and I guess nobody other than you wanted to acquire the taste of powdered milk mixed with sawdust with the nails still in it. Because snackle cakes went out of business years ago. Yeah, but the shelf life on those things is incredible. It's what makes them so good for stunt rations. I got my supply from Hiram's grocery down the street. Could you go pick me up some more? Yeah, okay, I'll be right back. Is there anything else to do here? Okay, no, I was just checking if those doors actually do anything. It's just for a random gag. Alright, map. Hiram's. On the side of a discarded hot dog in the gutter, you notice a rare form of lichen. Okay, cool. And gross. Filthy trash can. Dig through it? You know it. Your efforts have rewarded you with 1 shoe. There isn't a second one. A bored-looking hobo lounges against the wall of the decrepit building. Talk to him. Hi there. Hey, hello there. I'm Boss. Samuel? I'm looking for Hiram's grocery. Is this it? Was went out of business. When? A couple minutes. Have you been standing here that whole time? What are you doing here? Just waiting. Waiting for what? You're looking for work? Yeah, it's just for... I don't think you're going to find any work here. Considering that this store is pretty thoroughly closed, I don't think you're going to find any work here. It doesn't look to me like another store is going to open here anytime soon. Give him some meat. Hey, maybe you can take a cab to a different store or something? You lose 10 meat. Well, thank you. He tips his hat to you and whistles for a passing cab. Good luck. Hey, that shoe, though? Okay. What's it say? Okay. Nothing there, nothing there. Gabby. Oh. Ah, the crowbar. This store is not excited about the idea of you going through it. The crowbar makes short work of the boards. This shelf is littered with various pieces of trash. Lip balm. You find a mercifully unopened tube of lip balm. Even mice would be disappointed with the shelf. An empty shelf, unless... Unless! But wait! Fine. Wait, what? Just kidding, there's nothing. The register is empty unless you know someone who accepts mouse shopping as currency. Look behind the counter. You find an old invoice for shipment from the Snackle Mills factory, which is marked as never having arrived. The factory's address is listed. Cool. Nothing but trash. The only thing left on this shelf is a pair of rusty tongs. You grab the tongs, wishing you had a different pair of tongs to do it with. What do those do? Deals your mysticality plus 2 hot damage. Ooh! Let's try that for a little while. I've been in 1 fight so far. Snackle Mills. A thin, nervous-looking man in a suit stops you. Excuse me, sir. Do you fear for your safety in this dangerous city full of hoodlums and criminals? I carry 3 spare changes of underwear and I've already used 1 today. Friend, I think I have a much more convenient solution to your problems. Oh, I see. Okay, what are you selling? He holds up a small case and opens it, displaying a selection of the tiniest pistols you've ever seen. Derringers! With one of these up your sleeve, in your sock, or wherever you can think to hide it, personal self-defense is right at your fingertips. Huh. Are concealed pistols legal in this state? What? Probably. Sure. How much? 30 meat. An extra small derringer. Sure. Thanks, you won't regret this purchase. An extra small derringer. I certainly don't regret being able to make my rent payment to Miss Brewster. Who's Miss Brewster? She runs a boarding house for traveling salesmen. Gets real scary when the rent's late. Maybe I'll check it out. This truck is laden with crates of snackle cakes. The worst snack food ever developed. Grab a case for Martin. Empty vegetable oil drums. This crate is full of baking soda. The tarp is there to keep vinegar from getting into it. The loading dock is slightly ajar. Some kind of weird knobbly rock. Oh, is that if I had the rock thing? Oh, never go through the front door. Go through the... It looks like the abandoned factory has been occupied by one of Ocean City's various gangs of street hoodlums. Namely the Doughboys. They're hanging out in here in their leather jackets and white aprons, bragging about their sourdough starters and using rude words like facacia and son of a brioche. Or they were, until you made a huge racket getting in here. Now they're staring knives at you, and also pointing knives at you. And they're bread knives, which are serrated, so you really don't want to get stabbed with one. Oops. A loose mound of sugar. Okay, but if I... They're facing that way. If I go through here... The door doesn't appear to be locked, but it sure doesn't open to muscle. This shelf contains a lot of chemicals that don't seem like they should be in food. Miscellaneous chemicals. The shelf is laden with expired flour. Mana-enriched flour. Do some cooking. You have the following crafting materials. Oh. Ooh. Refried bread, muscle and impregnable tack. I kind of want... Oops, sleeves armor. Give me more physical armor. Oh, okay. Cool. Nothing. Well, I guess I'll just eat that. Now I have crazy high armor, right? 6 armor. The Doughboys are clearly less aggressive than other street gangs, in that they're glaring at you and muttering angrily at each other instead of already having attacked you. However, it's also clear that you aren't getting past them without a fight. Get past them. Flower Storm. Oh, thank you, Turt. What are these things? A dough baby. They have 3 health. These guys have 7 health. Okay, so if I throw a rock... I'm worried about them. I don't know what they're gonna do. Here's the Heal McBurt. Heal Ren. Heal... Okay, so they do healing. They've got to go. Oh, I've got to try the Cola Wars grenade. Ow! Uh-oh. No, Turt! How could you? Slap Ren the Loafer. Wow, she does a lot of damage. Okay, let's get rid of this little guy. Can you not do that? Oh, I got... Okay, I'm gonna try another grenade. Hey, there we go. The Bash Gabby. And he's gonna use Flower Storm. Okay. That does 3. That'll do 5 hot damage. Okay, okay. Let's do this. And this. Ow. Oh, she can heal too. Okay. 5 physical damage. Should I try? I'm afraid to try another Cola Wars grenade. Okay. Freshly baked roll. Clammy dough glob. Chef's hat. Doughboy loaf. Doughboy rolling pin. Man, those item drops are really good. Physical damage. muscle plus 2 physical damage. Wait, magical weapon? Plus 2 to magical weapon attacks. Ooh. Oh, but the hat I have currently gives me HP. I don't think it's worth it. 5 sleaze damage. Oh. Okay. Wait, was this? Oh, there's more. This must be the boss's office since it's the only office. Hey, shouts one of the remaining doughboys. Get away from that door, you muffin forker. Okay, fight these ones too. It's a little strange that this group of doughboys didn't immediately attack you when you were roughing up the other group of them. Maybe they don't like each other very much. Ow. Okay, so we'll do the same as before. Please don't explode. Oh, damn it. And then Gabby. Oh no. Oh, Turt. Oh, Turt. Gabby can heal me, right? No, no, no. I'd like me. It's fine. I should probably take this guy out, I think. Try another grenade. I guess if I take them out in one turn, then these things can't heal them, so maybe I should have been doing that. And then this guy. No, this guy. I throw a rock. And I tongs. And then Gabby can heal me again. Nothing to do, it ran away. And I have one cola grenade with your name on it. Uh-oh. What happens now? Doughboys couldn't stand your heat. Oh. Do I not get any items because I died, or was that just I wasn't going to get any items? Going to the boss's office. The leader of the doughboys, identifiable by the fact that he has a greasier hat and more rivets in his jacket than the other doughboys, is not by, if not by the fact that he's in the manager's office, doesn't notice you when you enter. He appears to be focused on several large piles of wet bread dough lying on the ground around him. If you're interested in the history of the Ocean City baking industry, this shelf of receipts would be a treasure trove. You are not. The boss doughboy is not taking notice of you yet, but he's probably not so dense that you can get any closer to him before he does. Who the half are you? Introduce yourself. Hi there, I'm Boss Zombie, and you are? He scowls angrily, trying to decide between yelling at you to get out or bragging about himself. I'm Ross Doman Ciabatta, the best baker in the city. Nice to meet you. Now get out. What are you doing with all these piles of dough? Not that it's any business of yours, but I'm perfecting my recipe for bread golems. Soon I'm gonna be running this town. Oh yeah? You and what arm? Me and my army of bread golems. Were you not listening? I probably shouldn't let you get away with this. You'll be lucky to get away with all your arms and legs. Rise, my minions, rise! He waves his arms wildly, and the bread dough around him congeals into 2 large bread golems. Time to beat you up and take your stuff. Oh! Ow. Thank you, Turt. Alright, now what are we doing with you? You have 10 HP? I could use this. And then this. And that'll take him out. And then, yeah. Nope, nothing to do. And then Gabby... Oh, the golems don't have any HP. Bread swat. Thank you, Turt. Ciabatta's pants. Mana-enriched flour. Turret the turtle goes stronger. 66 meat. You got an item dough baby recipe. What is that? Recipe: 3 cups of mana-enriched flour mixed with something called sandwich cream and baked in an arcane oven. Oh, can I make one of those little guys? Ooh. What am I... do I trade armor for more damage? We'll try that for a little while. Sandwich cream, huh? Where do I find that? No. Okay, I don't want to waste my... I need those 3 bags to make the dough baby. Sandwich cream. Alright, let's head back to the mailbox guy. You find your path unexpectedly blocked by a huge pile of junk. A broken down car, a busted lamppost, a couch with the springs poking out of it, a wide variety of other assorted trash. Jeez, what happened here? Oh, Gabby has a memory of it. There was an accident a coupling of weeks ago. That car had a tire break and smash on the lamppost. That explains the car and the lamppost, but why are they still here? What's all this other junk? City trash takeawayers are all contractors now, and who wanted to pay for it? Nobody. So the car waits there, and people put junk there because that's a place where junk is. Guess we go around it. No, not in the street. That's dangerous. Look at that lamppost for what a car can do. Well, sure, but the traffic isn't bad right now, and... Hey, here, it's not any problem. Gabby starts picking up junk and stacking it out of the way, clearing a path through the middle of the pile. Thanks, Gabby, but that's not really... Heave-ha! With a mighty shove, Gabby knocks that wrecked car over on its side and wrestles it into the parking spot. Wow. Huh. Gabby sure showed that car where a car goes. Whew. Gabby's muscle increases by 1. Yeah, if this antiques thing doesn't work out, you could get a job threatening to park people's cars for them. Well, that was cool. Any luck getting those snackle cakes? I'm really jonesing for whatever it is they use for frosting. Yeah, I found some. Here you go. Ooh, expert sitter. Thanks, Marvin. See you around. Thanks a million. Here, take some meat for the cakes, and I'll give you some sitting tips. What does that do? +1 Moxie. Okay. You know, I should be on the lookout for... I didn't look at either of those places for hobo glyphs. It's fine. Oh, I need to go to Miss Brewster's. Actually, I want to go back to the hobo camp, too, because I met a hobo. You hear the ringing of cathedral bells and turn to see their source. Unsurprisingly, it is a cathedral. Unless you're just naturally surprised by the cathedrals. They're so big and pointy and could be hiding around any corner. See where I'm going. St. Polycarp's? Alright, is this the guy? The hobo you met at the abandoned grocery store is slouching around and generally staring off into space. Hi there, Samuel. How's it going? Doing fine, thanks. Were you able to find any work? No, that's a shame. Yeah, right. Don't let it get you down. How's the camp treating you? Yeah, it seems nice. Everyone's real friendly. That's right. Community's real important. Oh, definitely better than standing on an abandoned street corner for months at a stretch. Oh, I don't suppose there's any chances of a punchline where you suddenly say something really elaborate and completely understandable, is there? Yeah, just checking. Any hobo code? He fishes an old store receipt out of his pocket and draws some very small symbols for you to squint at. Hobo knowledge increased. Thanks. How is my hobo knowledge? 7. A level 7. I wonder if that means I'm... Hobo code? Oh, right. Secret plans? Okay. I can't do anything with that then. Alright, we will continue in the next episode. So, thanks for joining me. Come back, I'll have the next stuff up real soon. But until then, bye.